Hello and welcome to this episode. Sorry. And welcome to this episode, the second episode of Chasing That Feeling. I know it's been delayed for a week. Well, that's because a lot of stuff happened, and so I decided to just move it like a week. But today we're out in the quarry, as it was last time with the fish. That's actually the episode that was supposed to be Chasing That Feeling, but it turned out to saving a fish instead. But today we're out here in the quarry, and we're gonna chase that feeling. This episode is gonna be about montages. I have done montages a little bit, but I didn't really understand. I just watched my flyers do its thing, and I was like, I can do that. The first thing that I use it for most, and I think most vloggers, if they make montages do, is to show where they are. And the very first thing I learned when doing montages is to record in 25 FPS, and when I do montage stuff I film at 50 FPS because then it will look smoother. So I will change to 50 FPS now, and I'll show you guys around. So as you can see, I'm by no means an expert on this topic, but the point of this is to gain 30 years of experience in just a couple of months. No, but really, you can do all cool stuff with montages, and I just started doing it like for reals in my videos. And the things I really like about montages, of course, it's the visuals, it's the music, but if you really want to make a good montage, you need to get cool natural sound, like birds, water, trees doing their things in the wind, which is a lot easier if you have a microphone, because as it is today, it's pretty windy and I don't have my cold shoe yet, so I don't have my microphone, so it's really hard to get natural sounds. But of course you can do a lot more than just have natural sounds. You can create feelings, like I want to create the awe feeling, but you can also use it to like make sad feelings and get your message across, kind of like this. So as you can see, you can put out a pretty big message in a very short amount of time. That's also one of the things about montages, is that, at least in how I use it, and I guess a lot of vloggers use, is how much information can I put into like 30 seconds. Instead of you having like a 15-minute video of like, hey guys, here is something. Here's our hotel room, and we got a coffee machine, we got a micro oven, we got a balcony, whatever, we got a pool, all kinds of cool stuff, and that's taking like 5 minutes. I'd rather do a quick montage. Hey guys, we came here to our hotel, we got all kinds of cool stuff. Boom, montage. But what techniques do I use? Because if you are a professional videographer, photographer kind of stuff, you will probably use something like sliders and cranes and drones. But if you're a vlogger, and if you're a travel vlogger, you want to travel light, so you can bring sliders and tripods and cranes and all kinds of crazy stuff. So what do we do to mimic a crane or a slider? Well, you have probably already seen it. A slider is pretty basic. It's just where you slide across a scene. Yeah, you say, I want to show you this tree. Probably not a tree, I want to show you this piece of grass, whatever, this piece of landscape. Slide across the screen, slider, and if you want to show you like I'm coming from the ground, I'm coming up to show you some horizon or something cool like that. You kind of mimic a crane shot, if that makes sense. And that's kind of mostly the things I use. Of course, you can also have transitions like I don't know what it's called. It's kind of like, I have no idea, like this. I have no idea what you could call it. You could call it like a quick tilt transition. I could call it. Yeah, whatever. That's what we're calling it. Quick tilt transition. Or you could use something like a side sweep. I could call it. Kind of like this. I don't really use the side sweep very much. I think I have used it like one time. I don't know. Haven't really been in a situation where I felt like I needed to use it, or that I'm particularly good at it. But maybe I will use it someday when I have practiced it a little bit more. Those are the two main transitions that I would use in a montage if I wouldn't just put effects on or just put on the next clip. And if you would use it, it would probably look something like... Excuse you, loud boy. There's an insect on my camera. What is going on? Please help. Could you... Oh, he lived there now. Okay, but we should kind of look something like this. That's just a very quick example of what the transitions could look like. Last thing I like to record montages of people doing stuff or just people walking around like Matthias and Sine. But I don't have any of them with me today. So if I want to make a montage of myself, I have to make static shots. A static shot is not something that I do often. I rarely do it, and if I do, I always bring my tripod. But you know what? I decided not to bring it today because as a vlogger I have to travel light, so I won't always have a tripod with me. I actually should never have it with me because I'm not using it ever, and when I bring it I don't use it, so it doesn't matter. But static shots is honestly my worst enemy, because I have no idea how to do it. I have to practice it, especially when I'm alone and doing stuff. But like, I guess a static montage would look something kind of like this, I guess. To be 100% honest with you, this is just a prop. I have no idea how to use it. I'm just a vlogger, man. I'm not a photographer. But someday I'll hopefully get a camera like this. I mean, I have one. This is my girlfriend's, but hopefully one day I have an idea of how to use it. But anyway, that's just what static shots look like. Static is basically just still when you have your camera standing still. Yeah, basically. But I think that that's the episode for this week. If you have learned just a little bit about how to do montages, go give this video a like, comment what you knew or didn't knew, something like that, or just say great job, or I don't know, you look like a full moon on a honey day. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Okay, bye.